Yes, Knoxville. Simmer down, 90.3 The Rock. That was HIRIE right there. And hey, you know what? We have Miss Trish on the phone right now. Are you
How's it
there?
going?
Are you there?
Sure, I'm stoked to be calling in. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much, Trish. I mean, it's always an honor to talk to you. And I don't think we've done a phoner before, honestly. I think it's
Uh-uh.
all been in
Always been in
person.
person.
But I mean, that's a good thing too, right? So you know,
Oh,
if
very.
somebody's just tuning in and they don't know who HIRIE is, they should. But if for some reason they don't know who HIRIE is, talk about HIRIE real quick.
So, Hyrie is a female-led reggae band hailing from San Diego. We're an awesome seven-piece band with a great horn section, and our mission, at least as far as we feel it is on Earth, is just to bring good vibes and positive message to people who need it.
And that's the most important thing in reggae music is helping people out and making sure people are feeling good.
Definitely.
It really is. And I know you're busy. You probably got like a music video you're shooting. That's what we were talking about a second ago. But I want to start off here. So Kickstarter worked. And congratulations. This is awesome. And it's time for the sophomore release. Tell us about Wandering Soul.
So it's like a compilation of a lot of music I've written over the past couple of years. You know, it's really cool. It's similar enough to the first album we put out, except, you know, when I had put that album out, I had really done it without having a live band. Now I have this amazing live band that I've managed to bond with for the past, 2 years or more now. And so this next album is really going to be a mirror of what we've been through together, and you're going to be able to hear it. You're going to, be able to hear them. And the songs are really heady. You have a lot of drum and bass, and it's going to be. I mean, in my opinion, I feel like it's going to be so much better than the first because of how much time and love and passion we've been pouring into this for the past 2 years. Wandering Soul, to me, and the album is a lot more spiritual, I would say, than the first one. I feel like I've been through my own spiritual journey and not knowing, who I am, where I'm from, or, who's above, who's below, or anything like that. So it's just kind of, about being a wandering soul, it's just being an entity and, never quite knowing what we are until, the day comes that maybe we will.
Exactly. And you were talking, we'll talk about I Want to Be here in just a second. We're going to debut it here in just a second on Simmer Down. If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock. I'm DJ Crowley, hanging out with HIRIE. Man, I love these people. I love her. I love the whole crew. Big up Jamie. Big up Blaine. The whole crew, the whole band, everybody. And I want to talk, a little darker, not darker, but something that, needs to be talked about. You've been through some difficult times with your musicians as of the past year or so, but you found a way to keep fighting and brought some unbelievable musicians in the other one's places. Tell us about those musicians, and I want to ask you a question really honestly, because we were talking about this the other day with a couple of my bands, a couple of my fam here on the Southeast. Do you go out and just do an interview, for band members or not? I mean, or do they have to be your friends? And we had this long argument. So tell us how you keep fighting through this, and you've gotten this unbelievable band together and
Right.
making
I
another
mean,
album.
it's obviously never easy to let go of someone or have somebody kind of walk out on you, but it's definitely something that happens, I think, with every band, if not most bands. We just took off running. Really, we didn't expect to be touring as fast as we did and as hard as we did and for as long as we did. So a lot of musicians that came and went were the ones that, maybe they had girlfriends on the side that, couldn't stand, them being gone for so long, family obligations, no money. That's always a big one. And, financial problems will always be the root of all evil. So,
Yes.
we try and keep money out of it. But when, like, the OG members that have been in the band the longest, when you've been doing this for 2 years, myself included, and you're not making a dime because you're putting it all back into the, the mission, like being on the road, buying the van and the trailer and affording a sound guy to make it sound good. Like, all these things come into play. It's difficult when people leave, and it has been amazing because a lot of, some new members have come and have really reshaped our sound for the better, and it's been a great addition. I don't have like a specific way that I find band members, so sometimes, I post it on Facebook and I have to hold auditions, or I'll ask them to send in video submissions, and that'll be enough. Or, it's always a little different. Sometimes it's word of mouth, but it's not something that we look forward to, changing out band members or anything like that. It's just something that happens, unfortunately, and you learn to grow and always look to the positive side and towards the sun and make the best of it.
And that's correct. And I mean, you have some unbelievable band members now, new and old. And we got this new record coming, Wandering Soul, this sophomore release. And, I was stoked about the first one years ago, and now we get this second one. So, I'm always on the prowl. Like, where is it at? So I Want to Be, the new single. We're going to play it here in a second. I want to, ask you one more thing here. So the thing that made it all happen for you was that first music video, Sensi Boy. That's how I found it, and that's how a lot of people found you. Over almost 400,000 views on that video. Now, you're on set right now for another video. I've been seeing all this stuff. What's in store for this next ultimate HIRIE music video? Because there's not many music videos out there anymore. A few bands here and there are doing them, but you like doing them. Why do you like doing them, and what do you got going on?
Well, this was my second one, actually, but I like to put a lot of effort into the music videos. I want there to be a storyline and, just thought put into it. As my dad always says, you only get out of life what you put into it. So with these videos, I really like to think about what it is we're trying to do. And, so this one is for I Want to Be, our new single, and the song itself is very love-inspired and about, as far as being a female, being empowered and not necessarily giving in to a man, just to, for the sake of doing it like everybody else. It's about like standing up for, who you are, being classy and, all of this, but wanting to be, just, the best that you are and wanting them to like you for it is basically what the song is about. And so we, in the video, we portray different couples and different stages in their relationship. And the cool thing is that all the couples we used are real couples, and they are in different stages of their marriage or of dating. And so you get the different dynamics. You have the married couple with a kid, you have the passionate married couple that is just like on fire and, arguing and pulling each other around. And then you have, a couple that's been dating and they're still kind of in that phase, that honeymoon butterfly phase. And so you have these different vibes. And, meanwhile, I'm narrating the story, on the boardwalk and on the beach. And then also in a coffee shop. It's, I'm kind of like writing it down in the lyric book. And it's like a cool, genuine take on what I believe, I wrote this song about. And I'm really excited. A lot of people have come together today. I think we have 30 or so people coming to Sunset Cliffs to celebrate, and then if not more at that point. So.
Well, that sounds like a blast. How can people find you real quick? If you're just tuning in, you're listening to Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock, speaking with HIRIE, originally out of the Philippines and Hawaii, now in, on the West Coast in the California IA, talking about this new record, talking about this new tour that we're going to talk about here in a second. But, this video, how can people find you and all this new stuff?
So look me up on Instagram and Facebook. I'm still running those pages myself, so drop me a line and I'll say hi back. HIRIE, HIRIE music. And that will, get you anywhere, get you to my Spotify, Pandora, Twitter, again, Facebook and Instagram. So come check us out.
Yeah, and for all the people out there who, follow bands on Instagram or Facebook or something or whatever social media outlet it may be, Trisha's correct right here. She does something very unique. She really does reply back to her fans all the time and have conversations, and not just, I'm a band and you're a fan, and, we'll have our social media people do that. You actually get on there and do that. That's really cool,
Thank you.
Yeah. So we got a tour. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's unbelievable what you do. We got a tour with The Green coming up. This one is a little bit different because it's about being with your Hawaiian roots.
I know.
How is that going to go down? Tell us about it.
It's exciting. I wish we were traveling all the way up to the east, but, this is a little bit of a West Coast run, but we're coming to the East Coast probably at the beginning of next year. But no, it's amazing. So it starts September 22nd, I believe, with one of our favorite reggae bands, The Green. So we couldn't be more grateful for the opportunity. We're really, really excited and just counting the days.
Yeah, I got to see those guys for the first time, finally. Went on tour with 311. I did a 3-day kind of run with 311, and I guess I ran into Josue Rivas up there. I think you saw that too.
Right.
And got
Very
to
nice.
interview them and really hang out with them, and they're just really good people. Just greeno808.com. Check them out for sure. HIRIE.com or HIRIEmusic.com, and they're going on tour. It's going to be a blast. If you're out on the West Coast, go check them out. If you're on the East Coast, get in a plane and go check them out. These guys are unbelievable. So I got to close it out right here. I like to say, what does reggae music mean to you? You already got that years ago. You got all kinds of stuff at Cali Roots, Carolina. We talk at Cali Roots, which, by the way, was unbelievable. But now I'm going to end it right now with a quote that you that really, really hit me that I found on your website. It said, I'd love for the listeners of my next album to feel inspired to find a moment in their day to think of only their passions in life. Passion is really important in my life. Why is it so important in your life?
So passion, why is that important in my life? Because that's the way I was raised. My dad always, he was always about following your passion, and if it wasn't your passion, then stop it. And he's a Brit, so I had a almost full-time scholarship for marine biology in Hawaii at a private university, and I really thought that marine biology and science was something I wanted to pursue, given my passion is to sing. So one day my dad sits me down, and he's a Brit, and he's like, "My love, what's your passion?" And I was like, "Music." And he's like, "Then why are you going to school? Don't go to school, and I'll support you, for as many years as it takes. Just follow your passion." And I did that. I didn't go to college, and I slacked, maybe a year or two just coming out of high school. But then once I got my feet planted and decided that music was something I wanted to go into as a full-blown career, I dedicated, to just that and to my passion. And it's brought me here, and I'm really grateful that I've had supportive parents that believe in me and would let me follow my dreams and my goals and hopes in life. And, it's possible. So, passion is important for me, and it's important that I pay it forward, because it did so much good for me that, it's my duty to see it through with other people if I have that power,
If you don't love what you're doing, then stop.
Yeah.
And start something else. Trish, the whole HIRIE gang, get back to your video shoot. Go be rock stars.
Thank you.
I love you guys so much. I really do. You're something very unique and very special. And we're gonna play "I Want to Be" right now. And
thank you so much.
No problem. And we will see you guys in the job future. All right.
Sounds good, brother. Take care.
All right. Always simmer down, HIRIE. Right. Simmer down. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
All right, Knoxville. That was Miss HIRIE right there. One of my extended fam, and very, very happy to finally have her on the air here. We've done many interviews in person, but we've never done one here in the studio, over the phone. She's shooting a video right now, a music video. That's right, music video. It might be on pop-up video someday. Who knows? But, she's a rock star. She's got this Kickstarter thing that was very successful. Thank you to everybody out there that donated to her cause to make people's lives happier through the HIRIE music. How about some brand new stuff right now? This is "I Want to Be" by HIRIE. You listen to Simmer Down 90.3 The Rock.
Tell me how the butterflies crawl when we kiss the night in. You could tell me how it feels to hold my hand, 'cause I won't be giving to you no one night stand. I am a woman with a strong sense of value. Ask me about it and I'll be about you. I
Yo, it's brand new HIRIE right here. I Wanna Be, new record, Wandering Soul, coming soon. HIRIEmusic.com.
Everything you wish for. I wanna be your everything you wish, everything